welcome back to the community once again. Now, guess what is actually happening behind the scene here in Ghana about this self-proclaimed man of God or prophet? Okay, now this guy has actually done a lot, and I think that he has to be prosecuted. If you believe so, type Ebo at the comment section. Thank you so much for that. Now, Ebo Noah, one of the acts has actually been set ablaze at the sea, and I'm actually going to share the video with you live here. Okay, and also now this particular man here, guys, he happened to be a Liberian. Okay, he traveled all the way from Liberia to Ghana in order to secure himself, in the ark, because he believed that the flood was actually going to destroy the world, honestly, based on what the prophet actually said from God. Okay, and guess what is actually what's happening now? The man actually cried a lot. Make sure that you stay back, watch this video all the way to the end. Okay, and guess the kind of business that this guy is also doing as they see now, ladies and gentlemen. Let me share everything with you. Okay, now before that, guys, I want your support to keep on bringing you discussions like this, so please make sure that again to support me by liking this video, subscribe, and turn on notification bell. So before I actually show you the video of or the footage of the burning was ark here, now remember, this man actually happened to be one of the patriotic believers who actually traveled all the way from Liberia just to secure a space for himself in the ark. Okay, now when the man actually got here on 25th December, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Now the man is actually staying in Elmina, and he was actually weeping. Why? He was actually weeping like a child, because when he actually came here, the prophecy which was made or announced by the prophets, okay, Ebo, look, the prophecy did not actually came into reality, and due to that, this man was actually crying like a baby. And let's see what happened.
Good evening, Ghana. For Papa way to Liberia, I be drew her and a paway, and a poy also see her say by you ope. So by before Ebo Noah Arkano, and no by Arkania Papa Yabu to you. More when the Ebo Noah Kofaba or see of Liberia. Liberia be drew her and a patu. Osiasa, ye who so see about ye nim sense ya or tea. And no, that's what you happening you all the way from Liberia. I be drew Elmina, saw before ark no suniha. And I for Momba Papa you no Liberia, Wabeka Elmina, or before ark. Ebo Noah ark no Papa Nusu. Mobo.
I believe that Ebo Noah must be prosecuted and fined so that they can actually pay for the damages that this guy has actually caused, because thousands of people, hundreds of people have actually moved from some African states to Ghana, and even some Ghanaians. So when they actually got there, look, this is the video. Okay, just watch this. This is the video when they were actually burning one of the arks at the sea, ladies and gentlemen.
Pale mambo yote kunapitikana hapa ni Kindu na diesel balingera ya tosanga kibombo yao ile inalungula na diesel balingera ya tosanga ile watu biko mkusukuma.
This particular ark was actually set ablaze by one stranded, frustrated, and of course an angry man who actually went there. Okay, now a lot of people actually went to the sea, but they didn't actually get what they were actually expecting. So one actually got irritated and angry, and of course he actually set this particular ark here ablaze. But guess what? After setting it ablaze, that was when he realized that particular ark never belonged to Ebo Noah. So this is the fact. So if you actually come across anything like this online and people actually saying that this happened to be Ebo Noah's ark which has actually been set ablaze, please, it is a lie. The fact is that the man actually mistook this particular ark here for one of Ebo Noah's ark. And also this particular one here, okay, this particular video is actually showing Ebo Noah selling sneakers at the scene. Just watch it, it's very funny.
Wear red size 41 Air Jordan. You are green, size 44. Calibre, you are black. 350. Very negotiable. I said text me now about the price.
This guy is actually, smarter than a lot of people that have actually been deceived and cajoled because of this incident here. Look, exactly on 24th December, he came out with a message saying that God has actually given him a vision. Like, this is what he's actually said.
God has given us some time to build more arks in addition to the 10 that will contain all of us. So
tomorrow, nobody should rush to any location. So please, stay home.
So guys, on 24th, that was just the warning from Ebo Noah, saying that look, God has actually given him another vision that they should go ahead and create more arcs or construct a lot of arcs, because they already made 10 cannot actually contain a lot of people. Even one of his videos, in one of his videos, he stated that God said that only 97 nations are supposed to be accommodated in the arcs. So on the 24th, and he realized that the following day, which is yesterday, right, 24th was just at the corner. He quickly came out on the 24th to state that God said this and God said that. This is what this guy is actually saying. So this guy is very strategic, and whatever this guy actually says, if you actually ask him to give evidence, he cannot actually give you evidence here. Indeed, he is the best content creator in West Africa now, who has actually captured the attention of the world. Our brother was interviewed, and this is what he said at the interview. Ladies and gentlemen, listen and just read his mind from this.
How did the dates happen in the vision? They gave you the date.
25th December.
2025.
But did you see the year?
No,
I didn't see the year. It was 25th December. But
I
didn't see the year.
Okay.
No.
And guys, you can actually see the strategic way that this guy actually was used. Now, God will never give you a prophecy. God will never give you, a vision or a revelation without giving you clarity. Yes, He will never give you something without making it vivid to you. In that case, if God actually make it vague to you, in that case, God is trying to treat you with deception, or His audience with deception. God gives revelations, visions, prophecies, whatever, with clarity, so that you can actually be directed in the right track or the right way. So this guy is saying that God actually gave him 25th December without adding even the year. It's a red flag, and smart people, or people who are as smarter as him, couldn't actually believe in it. I didn't actually believe in it, because I believe that the Bible says that God will never destroy the life and the earth against using flood. Yes, as He did in Noah's time in the Bible. Now God has actually used a symbolism which happens to be a rainbow, as to signal what He actually was promised for the Abraham in the Bible. So Ebo Noah saying this is not actually a prophecy from God, but he actually cook it, he fabricated it. And ladies and gentlemen, trust me, those who actually participated, those who actually went to the sea in order to secure themselves a place or a space, they are not devout Christians. They are not faithful Christians, because faithful Christians, you always believe in the words of God, and things like this, you will never partake in them. So these are the damages that the guy has actually caused significantly by creating this. I mean, you understand me, ladies and gentlemen? And I believe that he must be fined, and he must be prosecuted for him to pay for the damages that this guy has actually caused, most especially this Liberian man here. His own happened to be the most pathetic. Probably he was actually crying because he feel like there was not money for him to move back to where he came from. You understand him? Probably that could actually be one of the reasons why this guy was crying, or probably he actually got massively disappointed in Ebo Noah. You understand me? So ladies and gentlemen, a lot actually happened behind the scene, and I'm actually yet to give you subsequent updates about this. So don't forget to actually like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and leave your thoughts at the comment section. That really matters. Thank you.